Jason24cf here with Seth Killian at East Coast Throwdown 3. Last time I met Seth was at Comic-Con in New York City, and he gave me a couple exclusives on Fei Long. Some of them didn't really come through with the Project Forward record. Yes.
Things change, man.
Yeah,
Things
but
change.
you know, I mean, and then on top of that, there was build of MVC3. That's now out. AE was also in development. That's now out. So, you know, with MVC3, there's been a lot of updates to take on a lot of infinites and stuff like that. Is the current build pretty solid at the moment, or is there something coming up that they might need some changes for?
All I can tell you on this one is this is my number one question everyone's asking. We know people want more, and we're gonna find a way to make it happen. So hang in there with us, and we'll see what form that takes.
Right.
But just have a little bit of faith. Yeah,
Because I'm not an NBC fan, but it's good to get it out there. Because some people want to know. I'm more of an AE fan. But DLC, more characters planned. I mean, you know, if it's gonna be something that's like, you know, a game that's gonna last like 10 years and such like NBC2, the best way to like keep it going is with updates and new characters.
We know people want it. We know it's good business for Capcom to try and give the people what they want. So we know it. We're gonna figure it out.
All right, cool. Now with AE, one of your bosses, I guess, from Japan, is trolling as he usually does. You know, he's mentioning that there might be an update called AE 2K12. You know, yeah, that was the recent tweet he put up there. I mean, the twins are beatable, but you got to work your ass off to beat the twins. They're pretty safe on everything. I mean, I know you don't want to get into it, but is there possible changes or little tweaks that would fix certain things?
Yeah.
One not to interrupt. There's one thing. Gang is invincible now on his weight cut. Yeah.
That's a little oddity. Yeah, that was not. They're good enough as intended. That was I don't think intended. Certainly not intended by anybody that I know. Maybe a secret Yang fan at Capcom somewhere gave a little piece of that. I doubt it though.
Why couldn't they pay off that guy to get the card for the record? You know?
Well, you're not happy with Fei Long?
No, he's
a beast.
He's awesome.
Okay,
He definitely is awesome. I'm definitely loving it.
You got to get in line behind a lot of people, character lovers, before you can complain about Fei Long.
I'm happy with Fei with the current build. Stand jab to sweep is awesome.
Not even counter hit anymore.
Yeah,
Get that straight. Yeah.
Ambiguous calls, all types of crazy things. Now with Street Fighter Tekken, that is just testing. We got to play. It seems pretty fun. You know, the launching and then the comboing and just mashing those two, I guess, companies together. You know, some people have said you don't like it. Some people have said you do like it. I'm not gonna quote it. You know, I mean.
I like it right now. It's fun, but I feel like it has a long way to go yet still. So I think we're at about 30, 35%, something like that. So even all the core systems that are going to be a part of the final game, they're not really in there. So for me, I sort of know where it's going. So to judge it like right now is premature, but the reaction that everybody's had so far has been really positive. And people like tag canceling and coming in with the crazy combos and setups. As they get better and better, when I first started at the beginning of the day, everyone was just doing 1, 2, 3, launch, 1, 2, 3, and that gets old pretty quick. But as people, I tune back in at the end of the day, people start to figure some stuff out. So you start to see the possibilities when you spend a little time. But it'll take a little time for people to get a hang of it. And we have a lot more news coming, not only with characters, but also gameplay systems that I think is going to be exciting.
Yeah, that was the other question. Like, what's going to be the max character?
It's going to be very, very healthy. I'm not gonna give you the final number. We're trying to get as many as we can in there, but I can't imagine anybody's going to be disappointed. It's going to be very, very healthy count.
I think we had one off the records. I'm gonna keep that one off the records. I can edit that out. I'll keep that one off the records about which character I asked for, and you said not to hold my breath. But I gave it away anyway. I gave it away anyway. He'll probably be in that DLC, but
you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, he's a popular character right
and
now.
And the list is not locked, so
Right. So, yeah, you got a question. Go ahead, shoot it.
Like I see a lot on the forums, people request Phoenix Wright as DLC. Like personally, I would love Phoenix Wright.
For Street Fighter Cross Tekken?
No, for MVC3.
MVC3.
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah,
he could have like a counter.
Right fans.
He could have a counter super where he says objection and like Something awesome like that.
He's gonna do something with the. What do he do with the evidence? How's he gonna discover evidence in Asgard?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
Yeah.
It'll be a fun challenge. It'll be a very interesting character. I mean, you got the objection down.
Yeah,
Like,
it'll be like a counter
right?
super.
Get the objection all the time.
Yeah.
But that would be a fun one for sure. We definitely hear people. That's right up there. The top most fan requested. I think Strider and Phoenix Strider are two of the very top Capcom.
Trying to think of one more. There's one of the two extra slots. When would those characters be for this? Like the next one?
You shouldn't have to wait too long to get more character announcements, and it might be more than 2 slots as well. So we'll have the summer season's very full with events and things like that. So we got Comic-Con coming up, of course, Evo World Finals coming up as well. So Ono-san's going to be there, and hopefully has some love. I don't think it's going to be trolling. I think we got some love to spread around and show people some new stuff. So. Yeah, we have some stuff in store, and you're not gonna have to wait too long to check it
Do
out.
those fan polls actually work on Capcom Unity?
It depends. I mean, some people ask for crazy things. Some people ask for things that they're actually gonna get. The hard part is, even if they're gonna get them, we can't be like, oh yeah, you got it. Because it's still gonna be announced like later. And the other times is, even if there's a good idea that we weren't gonna do, and then we do because people are gonna do it, or because people were asking for it, it's a smart idea. It'll still take us like a year, sometimes 2 years before it shows up in the bill. And so we have to point backwards and say, look at all the stuff you guys asked for, and we're trying to come correct on a lot of it. And some of it's not going to be possible anyway, but we definitely are listening, and we get some of it, not all of it, just right. So hang in there. It's push-pull. There's different competing ideas in Capcom internally as well, but we're definitely listening. You can blow Ono up on Twitter. You can talk to us on Capcom Unity. They're reading all that stuff all the time. They're complaining to me. They're like, you gotta get people need to be happier about this. Show them something cool with this, and then they'll like it better. So they're definitely listening. They're out there. But yeah, it's a long process. So even if we start something that you wanted to see today, it's going to be months and months at the very earliest until we can actually deliver on that promise.
Well, I know you want to get in there and enjoy the rest of the action. So
Check out the
Seth,
finals.
Again, thank you again for
My pleasure.
everything. You have a good one, all right?